they're kind of meaty. Once you cut them this way, not stuttering. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel for another video. If you are tuning in for the very first time, welcome. My name is Nelson, and today what I have for you is cooking with nails with a twist. As you can see, this is not a typical cooking with nails. I'm in my work clothes and I didn't start in my kitchen. So today the way we're gonna try it out is a vlog / cooking with nails. I'm gonna run into Kroger. I have an idea of what I'm going to make, and then we're gonna get the stuff, go home, and put it all together. Okay, so Pappadeaux is my favorite restaurant, hands down, period. So what I think I'm going to try to make is the Pasta Mardi Gras. So, I'm gonna run in here and I'm gonna get the ingredients together. Then we're gonna go home and see how we put it all together. All right, y'all, so I'm out of Kroger now and I have gotten everything that I needed. If you don't know, if you've never been to Pappadeaux, like I said, that's my favorite restaurant. They have a dish, it's called Pasta Mardi Gras. And it's got these fettuccine noodles, this tomato cream sauce with shrimp, crawfish, mushrooms, sausage, cheese. I mean, when I tell you, good ain't the word. And some little bread so you can sop up that juice. Oh my God. So before I get started cooking, I really do like the way that I'm doing this video, and my friend Kayla, shout out, is the one who suggested it, doing it this way, you know, kind of starting out. I forgot to vlog while I was at Kroger, so I'm so sorry. But starting out, showing y'all where I went, and then coming home to cook, it's just a different way to do what I already do. And this shows you that what I'm making is quick enough to do on a weeknight. I mean, I know a lot of people are parents or just busy people themselves. So you want something quick, fast, and in a hurry that you can make that tastes really good. And that's what this gives you. It gives you me getting off of my job, going to the store, picking up the stuff, and coming home and cooking, which is what a lot of y'all actually do. So I think it's really a cool take on the typical cooking with nails. So let's jump right into the cooking. I am so excited because I was able to find jumbo shrimp. These are 13 to 15, which means 13 to 15 are in a pound of shrimp. And if you watch my shrimp and grits video, then you will know that I wasn't able to find them the last time I was looking. So I'm super excited to have these. And that's how Pappadeaux does it. It's like beautiful shrimp laid out. Oh my God. So they came on ice. I don't know that they're frozen. I don't think they're frozen, so I just need to take the shell off. They're already deveined. I just need to take the shell off. I have my noodles back here cooking already. I wanted to go ahead and get a head start on those because they take a little bit of time. A lot of times people say to cook your noodles al dente, which is what they call toothsome. Like when you bite it, it still has a little chew. That's not how I like mine. That's not how I'm gonna cook mine. But if that's how you wanna cook yours, please feel free to do so. And even though it's just the noodles, make sure you season. Make sure that you salt the water and put a little bit of oil in there. Because if you don't salt the water now, you're gonna spend the whole rest of the time trying to impart flavor that is not even gonna stick on the noodles because they're cooked now. You have to do it so they absorb into the noodle, and the oil is just so they don't stick together. But make sure you don't rinse your pasta either. That's not good for it. It rinses off the starches and then the sauce doesn't adhere to it. And that's not what we're looking for. Another pro tip before I move on is take a noodle out and try it, because that's the only way that you're really gonna know if they're done to your likeness. A lot of times people just go over there and they'll stir them around like, oh, they look pretty good, okay, boom, dump. And they're not done or they're not how they prefer. Go over there, get your little tongue, try one, and then you'll say, okay, I need to cook this a little longer, I need to cook that a little shorter, whatever like that. And that's what I just did. Right now, they're al dente. So for my preference, they need to cook a little bit longer. All right, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna go over here and take the shell off the shrimp, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get the sausage chopped up, and we're gonna kind of get this thing rolling. All right, so my shrimp is peeled. It was super easy because they had already cut them and deveined them, so I just had to pop the shrimp out of the casing. Now let's move on to my andouille sausage. And this is Thomas Ragin' Cajun Hot. I likes it spicy. So, this comes from like the Gulf region, that kind of Cajun Creole area, the bottom by like Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, all those little parts right there. And it's a super flavorful sausage. It has like a lot of garlic and herb to it and a lot of paprika, which is why it has that really beautiful red color. So I have used this in my Cajun pasta before and I really love the flavor that it has. So we're gonna try it in here also. All right, so as you can see for my sausage, I'm cutting it on the bias, which instead of doing little rounds like this, you kind of angle your knife and then you get beautiful pieces like this. It's really just for presentation. You get more surface area on this. So when you put it in the pan to grill up, you get more grill lines, you get more texture out of this than you will this. And I'm cutting mine kind of on the thin side because I don't really like super thick sausage. Like if you ever been to Juicy Crab, their sausage is kind of thick and it's not cooked very long. So it just texturally for me, I still order it, whatever. But texturally for me, I would prefer if they would cook it a little longer. And that's how I ask them to do when I go to Pappadeaux. I'm like, cook my sausage long because that's just how I like it. All right, so my sausage has been cut up and now I'm moving on to the mushrooms because it's really not a lot of pieces to this dish. And the way that they do theirs is they kind of take them and cut them in fours and that's it. So you get these big, beautiful mushroom pieces while you're eating your food. And I like that because a lot of times mushrooms get chopped up so small that you kind of forget they're there. And the way that they do it makes them really stand out and have a presence to the dish. All right, so now we're moving on to the garlic. They cut theirs kind of like thin little pieces, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna make that happen, but we're gonna try. So y'all will get to see it happen. Gonna cut the ends off. Be careful now, y'all, be careful. Cut the ends off, and then you're gonna have to kind of peel it a little bit. Peel it. Make sure you get it all, because that peel is really tough and fibrous. And if you start chewing on that, it's really probably gonna ruin your whole dish. And I'm gonna start with this one. I might not use the other one because I don't want it to be too garlicky. It's just me. So, and they cut them, I mean thin, like, woo. Be careful. You might want to get you a mandolin so it can shave it as thin as it needs to be, because I doubt that I'm able to get it as thin as it probably needs to be. Uh-oh, but I'm trying. I'm doing a little something, y'all. I'm doing a little something. It must be hard to hold it that way. Let me swizzle it. Work with me. Okay. I mean, all right, I did a little something. It's pretty thin. This other side is a little thicker, but that's okay. I think I'm just gonna use this one garlic clove because I don't want it to be over garlicky. So that's that. All right, so if you notice here, I have two pans. This is a grill pan for my sausage and my shrimp, and this is where I'm actually going to build my dish at. I got this one. This is really for presentation. I want the sausage and the shrimp to have some marks on it just to make it look good. They grill them at Pappadeaux. Like I said, I'm just trying to recreate the experience that I have there. But here is where I'm gonna put my mushrooms, my garlic at, and I'm gonna build my sauce. And this pan has like deeper slope sides, so I'll be able to mix and toss the way that I want to in this one. So I have both of them preheated, and I have added a little bit of olive oil on here. And then we're gonna go ahead and start adding the stuff in and kind of wrap the dish up. Y'all, pause the whole video because I forgot to season my shrimp, and y'all know I don't play about that. So what we're gonna do is, I got a bunch of stuff. Like, I'm not really one of those person like, this gotta match this and that. Like, okay, all this, whatever I got over here is gonna taste good, so it don't matter. So I'm gonna start with a little bit of this blackening season. Love, love, love this. I showed y'all this, I think in my shrimp and grits video, this Zatarain's blackening seasoning. And then I got a little bit of garlic powder, a little onion powder, a little bit of parsley flake. This really, I'm like Auntie Fee. Hers was paprika, but this make the food taste good. It put some color on it. It just make it look like you eating something fresh. And then I got lemon pepper. We just gonna try it out and see. I don't think it's gonna hurt anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? Little lemon pepper, because you're gonna put lemon in it anyway, probably because of seafood, but whatever. A little pepper. Little, I don't know, maybe a little spring of salt. That's it. I ain't trying to get nobody a high blood pressure now. A little of this, what is this called? Complete seasoning. But I think this is just, it's like ground up onion, garlic, same stuff I'm putting on there. The flavors kind of do go together because I use kind of similar stuff, but it's not, I'm not super picky. And then y'all know my secret ingredient. Okay, just add a couple little dashes to that, and people probably wouldn't even put no Worcestershire on shrimp, but again, I don't think it's gonna hurt anything. If it does, I'll let y'all know for real. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all when I taste it, because I really, you know, want y'all to know if it's good or not. If it's nasty, I'd be like, maybe this could have been better. You know, maybe I could have done X like this or whatever. So, yeah. Y'all, this look good. Look at this. That look flavorful and seasoned. So, now that I got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get some stuff going. I had the pan preheating. It was getting a little hot, so I turned it down a little bit. Oh, okay. I got my mushrooms. I'm going to go ahead and get those in. It's not sizzling because I just told you I turned it down. And then we're going to get the pan. This is kind of getting warm. We're going to turn that up because I want this to have beautiful marks on it. I don't want it to go in here and start stewing in its juices. I want it to sear and get really beautiful for me. So I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil to the pan. All right, so I got my mushrooms going, and y'all know what I say, season every layer. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of pepper to this. I'm gonna add a little bit of the garlic powder and onion powder, but I am gonna hold off on the salt for just a minute because salt draws out moisture, and right now we're trying to get color on our food. And if the salt gets on it, it won't get brown. And that's not what we want. We want brown, beautiful food. So I'm gonna wait on the salt for just a minute, but I do want to go ahead and get these flavors started to develop. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and get our shrimp going. And yeah, we're gonna lay those on there and give them a little space, because we want to make sure that they, like I say, are searing versus steaming. That's not what we're looking for. And then I'm gonna use the same pan on the other side, and I'm gonna get my sausage going because I'm trying to get this done using one pot like this. Cuts down on my dishes, and it cuts down on my time a little bit because everything is kind of going all at once. Alright, so as you can see, I got my shrimp going, my sausage going, and my mushrooms have now browned up beautifully. So now I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of salt to them and stir them on up. And then now I'm going to go on in with my garlic. And the reason that the garlic pretty much goes towards the end is because it burns very quickly. And once it turns brown, it turns bitter. And once it turns bitter, you don't want it anymore. So I'm gonna go in here and kind of lightly stir it up. And then shortly after, I'm finna go on in with my sauce and my cream and let this kind of be marinating and flavoring up while we wait on the rest of the stuff to get done. So my sauce of choice was roasted garlic Parmesan sauce and then just some heavy whipping cream. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this in the pan with the mushrooms and the garlic and go ahead, like I said, be building that sauce. All right, so I got this going. I got the tomato sauce in there, and now I'm going in with my cream. And it's a certain color. It's a real pretty color they have. This ain't it. Oh no, it looks like it a little bit. Then I need to go ahead and check on my shrimp. Ooh, turn that fire down, turn that fire down. All right, so I'm going ahead flipping my shrimp, and these look freaking beautiful. Beautiful. It's exactly, it don't look like theirs, but it look like mine, and that's all that matters. And I'm gonna go ahead and flip my sausage, and my sausage is getting beautifully crusted like I like. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, y'all. I don't even think y'all really understand how excited I am to be making this tonight. I hate that I don't have any crawfish or whatever, but that's okay. They said you could do crabs too. I looked up a recipe and they do crab. I'm like, that would be really good, I think. You do a little crab in here, a little crawfish. So it's just a few more minutes and everything should be done. All right, so I got my shrimp and my sausage off and I got my sauce going and I had to kind of zest it up a little bit. It was really kind of bland. Tasted like a canned sauce. And I added some more Worcestershire sauce, a little bit more parsley flake, a little bit more blackening seasoning, and I just added in some of this this little fake Parmesan cheese, just to kind of add another little layer of flavor in here. I'm not sure if I have too much sauce. That's what I'm looking at right now. Do I need to dump some of it out? Because I don't want it to be soupy, but I want to make sure there's enough sauce to coat everything because I don't like dry food. So I'm trying to find a good balance right now, and that's what I'm working on. All right, so I made the executive decision to dump out some of the sauce because I don't want soup. I'm just not interested in having soup tonight. So I have my noodles. I actually didn't drain them today. And the reason is sometimes when you have a thicker sauce, you want some of this pasta water to loosen it up. So I'm actually going straight from here into here. And I see them do this on TV, so we're going to try it out. We're going to see what we get. So let's see, we're gonna go and kind of start coating it. Ooh, this is looking really nice. All right, so I've added my noodles in here and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add in the sausage here, but I'm gonna put my shrimp up on top because I want those to be the statement piece. And now I'm gonna go ahead and kind of mix that in. And we are gonna go ahead and start plating. All right, so here goes the part that y'all know I hate the most, plating. So I'm gonna take some of this, and I got this really nice yellow bowl. Oh Lord, see? Stop embarrassing me. Get this little bowl. I'm trying to give my pasta a little twist. A little twist. Let me use up some more of this pasta. So now, even though it's all kind of in the sauce, I'm just gonna kind of place this sausage around. I need something else, something to scoop. Cause I'm gonna get that sausage out of there. I paid good money for that sausage. It's coming up out of there. And these shrooms. Let me see, let me scoop. Little scoop, there we go. Woo! That's the good stuff. Kind of put that on the top. All that sauce is finna come up out of this thing right here. Y'all better, y'all better know it. Y'all better know it. All right. Boom, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. And now we're gonna take these shrimp. Beautiful shrimp. I guess we're gonna make a little circle or something. I don't know. I told you I don't like this part. Just do a little something. And then there we go, a little circle with a little blue and a little blue. So I got me some scallions. These ain't scallions, these green onions. Take me a little scallion. Oh, hold on now, might have did something. Then I got me a little, not the sprinkle Parmesan, but the flake Parmesan. And we gonna add a little bit of this over the top. If I can get it open. And we gonna call this thing done. Ooh, yes, let it snow, baby, let it snow. Let it snow. And a little more green onion for a peel. How Emma used to do it? Bam! Bam! Or do it like Salt Bae. But yeah, that brings this dish to an end. That don't look half bad. I wish I probably should have put a little cheese on. Probably should have put a little cheese on the bottom and then a little shrimp on top. But y'all get the picture. Y'all see that right there? Oh, let me clean my bowl up a little bit. I didn't even present it good. I just gave y'all whatever. Okay. Ooh. That looks pretty good. So I'm gonna set up my little setup on the table or whatever, and we're gonna try it out and see how we like it. All right, y'all, I'm finally sitting down and I'm going to give you my honest feedback about what I have here. Let us dig in. Okay. A little shrimp. Let's try it out together. So, if I'm being honest, it's good. I think it needs some acidity. And I think that's why that recipe I looked at said put some white wine in it or some lemon juice or something like that. I think it needs something to brighten it up a little bit, if you ask me. It's definitely not Pappadeaux. But when you're recreating something at home, you're not gonna get exactly what it was. It's good. It's very good. I mean, I'm satisfied, but it's not Pappadeaux. So, I don't know. I think next time I would add the fresh tomatoes like they said. I would put in a little lemon juice and the white wine. I would probably use a different jarred sauce. I think it's that sauce. I don't think I like that Prego, whatever I got. I'm not sure what else I want to use. Maybe something that costs a little more. And I know you're like, what? Cost probably ain't got nothing to do with it, but it probably does. Like the quality of the ingredients might be a little bit better. Maybe just like a plain tomato sauce instead of this one was garlic and cheese or something like that. So I think it's imparting more flavor on my dish than I want. But overall, I mean, I'm satisfied. It's a really good dish. It came together. And It didn't take an awful long time. I mean, it took me a lot of time, of course, because I'm trying to film and stuff like that. But it really isn't a hard dish. It's not a long dish. You're just going to throw the shrimp in there, throw the sausage in there, throw the mushrooms in there, the garlic, the sauce, boom, put it together, and you have a dish. So I really think this is something that's really good for a weeknight meal, something that you can get off of work and prepare really quickly, but it has a lot of good flavor. So I don't think you'll be disappointed if you try it out. Well, as always, that brings this video to a close. Don't forget to check out some of my latest videos. And don't forget, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you know when I posted something new. Thanks for tuning in.